Modern medicine is taking the place of our immune system. So I'm going to show you my medicine cabinet, one by one. A healthier and more natural way to live. Okay, we're going to go on to our second herb here in my medicine cabinet series. And this one here is a powerful one. This is known as Feverfew. Okay, Feverfew is a plant that has oddly lobe-shaped leaves and daisy-like appearance. The flowers are kind of like a daisy, but a lot smaller. And this is the dried herb here. Okay, give you a nice close-up. Okay, and there's our Feverfew up close. This is an herb that should be used with caution because it has a couple side effects to it, and it can be addicting in a way. You can experience withdrawals. So, with that said, let's talk about a couple of them withdrawals. Now, Feverfew should be used sparingly because if you use too much of it, you can actually experience more headaches, which is actually the one thing that it helps with. Okay, when I have a headache, I very rarely get them because I drink a lot of water, which is a way to prevent headaches and other problems. But this here, if I do get one from sleeping on my head wrong or just having one of those days, this will definitely get rid of a headache. Okay, it helps a lot. It's mostly known for migraines. Okay, if you chew like 1 to 4 leaves daily is the dosage in many books I've read. It can help reduce the periods of your migraines. Okay, because they usually come in increments. But here's a dry herb. Now, the thing with Feverfew is if you go and make it like a tea where you steep it for 15 minutes, you're going to touch it to your mouth and you're going to spit it back out because it's super, super bitter, okay? Very bitter. It's not the most delicious of teas. So what I do is I will boil it for about 8 minutes on a hot rolling boil. Or you can get capsules, vegetable oil capsules, and place 250, 200 milligrams of this and take that daily if you have headaches, okay? But like I said, sparingly. Don't get hooked on it because then you're going to experience withdrawals. Now, the one side effect I've noticed and read in books, it did happen to me, when you drink this as a tea, you can get mouth sores, okay? So you need to remember that if you have a sensitive mouth to like citrus and stuff, I'm guessing that your mouth may be very sensitive to this. I didn't get anything serious, it just I could tell my mouth was getting those little sores on the back of my tongue. And that was when I made the tea. When I boiled it, it wasn't as bad. And usually what I do is I'll just brush my teeth when I'm done. But it definitely helps with a headache. It will just loosen you right up. So I recommend it for headaches and migraines. It's been used for other things as well. But I mostly use it for simply that reason right there, and that is just headaches. Now, the very name Feverfew is what it says. It also is known to help reduce fevers. So if you have a fever, this might be a good remedy for you. You can either, like I said, make a capsule, take the capsule, or boil it, add a lot of honey. Honey seems to really help with the bitterness, is what I mean. So add a lot of honey, put a dash of cinnamon in there to kill that bitterness, stir it around good. Just make sure you boil it, okay? Or you're really going to be in for a surprise when you take that first swig of a 15-minute steep tea with this. Okay, so just note all those things. And here we have another one of my medicines, and that is Feverfew.